Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Addie, and today we are doing a bookshelf reorganization and new bookshelves. I'm so excited. If you guys remember from last year, I don't like my bookshelves in there. It was like a very last minute thing. Like I just needed a shelf and I grabbed the one from my basement and then I procrastinated it for a year. But now it's summer and I'm finally building my new, I'm building. My boyfriend here is here to build it, but then I will be organizing it and I'm very excited. I just thought I'd bring you guys along while I attempted to help him build it, and then I reorganized it, and then we could go through and show you guys my organizational progress. And I'll show you guys how I arrange my room and stuff. I'm so excited. I just love getting new shelves. I love organizing my books, and I think I'm gonna like this so much more. Because if you guys remember, it's like the stacked one, like the brown stacked one, and now this one's like, it's just like, it's kind of like the Billy shelf from IKEA, but I got it on Prime Day. So I think it's just gonna look a lot cleaner, and I'm very excited. So the first step is to build the bookshelf. I'm so excited. I absolutely love the way that this turned out. My room is so much more open. It's so much more light. Like I feel like I can like film in here and not feel like cramped. Like I feel like I have a good background now. Like I'm so happy with the way this turned out. It looks like it's meant to like go in my room. Unlike the other one, which kind of, I don't know, didn't look cohesive, I guess. So something I'm trying out. I'm not quite sure if this is the vibe. Like I really like the back of the beige back. I don't know how functional this is gonna be. It's very for aesthetic purposes. So when I did this though, I realized when I got back home that I have a full bag of books that I've accumulated throughout the summer. So they've got to find a home on this shelf. And I made a rule with myself. This shelf is huge, okay? It fits so many books. I cannot let myself have more books than what fits on my bookshelf and on my book cart. We're gonna try and get these to all fit, but if not, we're gonna do some unhauling. So first book, Oathbringer, I'm gonna start this very soon, so I'm just gonna put this off to the side and create like a little TBR pile for like the month. That always goes put. Then I have The Favorites by Lynn Fargo. I want this to go somewhere down here. I'm not sure where. And then we have Dream Count by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, so that'll also have to go on the bottom. And then I have A Shadow of What Was Lost by James Islington, and then A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangu Mandana, and Once and Future Witches by Alex E. Harrow, With a Vengeance, Riley Sager, Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I did not realize how many books I got this summer. Too much time spent in my home Barnes & Noble. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst, Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston, Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption by Stephen King, Made for Each Other by Lynn Painter, All Too Well by Corinne Michaels, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, and then This Summer Will Be Different by Carly Fortune. I don't know if this is all gonna fit, to be so real and so honest. I might move some books around on the book cart to make room and just do paperbacks here and make more book cart stuff there. Let's see. Okay, so we have our book cart here. So I'd like to have the hardbacks exclusively on the bottom. So I'm going to take some paperbacks off of here and put the hardbacks onto there so I don't have to, I don't know, I like just having them down here and then not dealing with them up there. Okay, so we have 5 paperbacks, we have 5 hardbacks we have to make room for on here. So anything literary fiction will be easy to stack on that shelf, so I'd like to get, I just don't have a lot of that genre. Alright, God of Endings is kind of literary fiction, I think. And then I guess we'll just take out some random ones and put them in their place accordingly. That actually works perfect. So all my hardcovers are now on there. I only need to take out like a few books. Now I'm gonna go back because, oh, I didn't tell you how I organized this originally. As you can see, like, these are all paperbacks here, but these are, it goes from fantasy, romance, thriller / mystery to literary fiction at the top, which is very bare, not too much going on there. So I'm gonna sort these by genre. I have a ton of fantasy on my cart, so we're gonna have to make room for that. There's 1 literary fiction, another Jane Eyre's literary fiction, 2 romances, 4 romances, and a horror / thriller, 5 romances. Okay, this is how much room we have to work with these books, and I'm a little nervous they won't fit, but let's move these up here. All my little knickknacks. I'm gonna move these down here and just kind of adjust. Add 2 more of the literary fictions. Let's see where those begin. I am just going to move these up, and then I'm just gonna move these down actually. This is now romance. I can put these 5 romances in here. We got 1 little pink cover that will be easy to deduce. And then we're gonna need a lot of room for fantasy, so I think I'm gonna have to adjust these up a little bit more. I think this is just gonna fit, and then I'm gonna have to put myself on a book buying ban quite soon as in right now. So everything's just kind of being moved up the shelf in a way. Once again, move this down. This is romance, and I think I can just put the remaining fantasy books right there. Oh my gosh, I don't need to get rid of any books, which is always a lovely day. And I think I'm just gonna leave it like this and put my little snowflake there. Or no, I'm gonna put the TBR jar there. Put the little snowflake and little ghosts. This worked out wonderfully. I have a little bit room if I want to buy a couple more, like, but we're gonna be good and we're not gonna buy a couple more. Let's do a little tour. So up here I have my light. I think I'm gonna bring this down here actually, and this is just a tea tree. This is just a tea light candle holder, and then in here I have a little bowl with all my bookmarks, which I think will remain up here until I have like sufficient room for it. And again, these are all my tea light candles, so I might put these here because then I can just put them in there. And then here's my little Paris plate that my best friend got for me in Paris. Here's my little Glinda that Logan got for me at Disney. And some more tea light candles and my jelly cat. And this is my little Wednesday hand. I love her. Down here are all of my hardcovers. I like to keep them close to the bottom in case something weird happens with the shelf. The heaviest books are at the bottom. Here are all my fantasy books, and then this goes to some more fantasy, and then romance, some more romance, and then thriller / mystery, a few more thriller / mystery, and then into the literary fiction. So then of course I have my books on my book cart, and and a few of like my TBR books to the side. But that is the reorganization of the shelves. Thankfully, no unhaul needed to happen. I cannot let myself buy more books than will fit on the TBR shelf. That is my line in the sand. But that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little setup. And if you'd like an in-depth bookshelf tour where I like go through every single book on my physical TBR, please let me know. I would be so happy to do that. I don't know if you would be interested because not all my books are here, like my read books aren't here, but these are all my unread books. If you are interested in any of those, please let me know. But yeah, I had the best time doing this video. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I did this before the upcoming school year. I feel so fresh and so new. And I don't know if they will keep being this beige aesthetic. I quite enjoy it. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it when it comes to like looking for a specific book, so I guess we'll see. But for right now, I really enjoy it. At least I know what like genre it is. But thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If there's any other videos you would like to see from me, please let me know in the comments below. And if you like me or my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you want to follow me on my other socials, those are linked down below. I'm fairly active on all of them. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a absolutely fabulous week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.